you eat your sardines and mussels daily, one day you might be able to be strong like me. I'm just in the house pacing back and forth, working on some logistics. I'm trying to put together a video production for my hot sauce brand to make a commercial style video. It's going to be an organic social piece, but it's going to be kind of commercial. It's going to be pretty funny, but I got to deal with people. I need some women for it. Got to make myself look like a G for the brand, and it's just all this logistical stuff and dealing with trying to get people to be here, be there. I need to get help with this. I need a certain setting. I need certain casting. And yeah, so I'm just kind of walking back and forth texting people. In the meantime, while I work on putting the logistics together to get that video made for my brand Hustle Sauce, I went and shot that footage that you just saw. And as I said in the last episode, I don't believe in sitting around waiting for things, waiting for people or things that are out of your control. But something that I've been learning the last 2 years, and it's a spectrum. It's not something you learn once and you just know how to do it, but it's how to manage, supervise, cooperate, work with other people to come together and get something done. And a lot of times I've been at the forefront of whatever the thing we're trying to get done is, because I'm the one that wants to push things and do things, and I'm trying to get people on board with what I'm doing. But I don't particularly have the leverage to get help all the time, Sometimes one way you can leverage getting people's help is money. That's the most obvious. You pay people to do things, but I don't have unlimited money to pay to do things, especially if it doesn't have a direct ROI. Like I pay them $100 and I get $200 back. When I'm doing things creatively, like making a video for Hustle Sauce, it could flop, it could not work, and then I'll just be out of pocket. So there's other ways to leverage. You can barter, I guess, or you could be useful for them in the future through a favor, or you could have already hopefully been useful to them in the past, or you can just be a person of such high character or quality that people want to work with you. And I've been learning different ways to get these things done and build relationships with people so we can push things forward. I turned the camera off, and as soon as I turned it off, I remembered specific instances and things and examples and stories that I have that may be of value to you in this regard to cooperating and working with others to get things done. Is what I said about leverage is absolutely true, but there's also such thing as over leverage. And if you're not careful, you can either pimp yourself out, which means you're trying to do favors for people and do all these things for people to get people to help you, but they're takers and they'll take and not give anything back. Or you could be that guy, you could be the taker, and then you're basically liquidating all of your goodwill that you've given to people, and now you're the taker, and now people aren't going to want to take your calls in the future. So just because you can get somebody to do something doesn't mean you should, because you might just become the person that they don't want to answer your call because you're the leech. Don't be that person. That's very, very bad long term. So again, just because you can sell something to somebody, just because you can get somebody to do something, doesn't mean you should. You should be. Well, I don't want to preach because I'm not an expert, but I'm talking to myself. You should protect your reputation, because in the future, that's what you're going to need to lean against, and you don't want to destroy that calling in too many favors and asking for too many things all the time.